a new sheriff in town.
Jack Draper seals his victory at one of the marquee stops on the men's tennis tour.
Champion of Indian Wells.
He gets $1.2 million for the win. Prize money is at the heart of the lawsuit launched by the Professional Tennis Players Association, a sort of union co-founded by one of the greatest players ever, Novak Djokovic, and a Canadian veteran of the circuit, Vasek Pospisil.
Tennis is in the dark ages, and that just needs to change. The whole system, the whole structure of tennis, everything needs to change, honestly, and this is the first step.
In much of pro sports, including hockey, golf, and football, players collectively earn around half the sport's revenue. At tennis grand slams like Wimbledon, the players' share is roughly 15%.
The third or fourth most watched sport in the world, second most bet on sport in the world, and there are barely 100 players on both the men and women's side that can make a living. I mean, there's something very wrong with that.
The lawsuit targets the organizations behind both the men's and women's tours, as well as the International Tennis Federation. It likens them to cartels, alleging they conspire to enrich themselves at the players' expense.
The tennis calendar is just brutal. It's basically 11 months, and there are so many mandatory events.
The organization behind the women's tour calls the legal action regrettable and misguided. The men's tour says the Players Association has consistently chosen division and distraction.
I'm a man of principle. I stand up to bullies, and I fight for what's right. In this case, I think the tours are the bullies.
Victory for Pospisil.
If the lawsuit does change pro tennis, Pospisil won't feel it on the tour. He's announced he'll retire this year. Mike Crawley, CBC News, Toronto.